Welcome to our first Dev Diary of 2024. I'm Bruno, and today I'm going to serve as your tour guide through some of the treacherous stages coming with our new expansion, Seekers of the Storm. But first, we have a bit of a surprise we've been eager to share with you. The team has been working hard on a new content update. This update brings a new stage, a suspiciously familiar looking skin, and 2 new artifacts. If you've ever dreamed of raising your own Lemurian army, then this is the update you've been waiting for. Seriously, just so many Lemurians. It's coming soon for everyone. Yes, everyone. We're excited for you to give it a swing. For those of you intrepid enough to stick around, let's continue our safari. In Seekers of the Storm, we're introduced to a false savior, a creature born of desperation and corrupted by ambition. Now, the false sun gathers his storm atop a colossal statue built in the image of Providence. Travel the path of the Colossus through a series of stages. Those who survive and make their way to the top can take on Petrichor's most threatening challenge. There will be a few ways to start down the path of the Colossus, but even just setting off on this trek can spell death. Take a second to consider if you're up for it. But, despite the ever-present danger of Petrichor 5, there has always been a beauty to it. We wanted to open up new areas that capture even more of that magic. With new terrain, lush foliage, and crumbling structures, each environment offers a fresh take on the classic Risk of Rain you know and love. Let's head somewhere new. This crater seems a bit foreboding to me, as if there were some sort of catastrophic spike-themed explosion that happened. Well, that might be a story for another day. Welcome to the Shattered Abodes. The Lemurians that once called this place home appear to be long gone. All that's left behind is a crumbled husk of their former metropolis. The abodes provide a clean line of sight across the central crater. A certain railgun-wielding survivor would adore taking fights from the high ground to cover their team, but the clear line of sight cuts both ways. You'll find that some high-damage early bosses are particularly challenging to evade. Survivors will need to carefully plan their paths through the decrepit architecture to avoid being eviscerated by a rogue wandering vagrant or a dubiously accurate stone titan. Wait a second. I think I see a familiar, albeit terrifying face. Yep, some fans will know this next one. Introducing Child. Don't be disarmed by its playful disposition and frolicking skip. This ghostly creature brings nothing but doom. The teleporting bundle of death is somehow every bit as dangerous as the rest of its family, despite being a fraction of the size. Now that we've gotten away from that glowing monstrosity, we can look at another neat feature coming with Seekers of the Storm. For a long time, looping your run hasn't given you much more to look at. Well, apart from these adorable hoarders. We wanted to make that experience a little more special. With the expansion, players who are bold enough to loop will be greeted by some unfamiliar stage variants. These will certainly spice up the look of those stages, but the changes go beyond that. Often, you'll find new passages are available that were previously caved in. We don't want to spoil all of that right now. Gotta leave some places to explore. But hopefully, this will make the prospect of looping even more exciting. As we come closer to having a launch date, we'll dive back in with more information about new survivors. If you're feeling excited, make sure to head over to Steam and wishlist Seekers of the Storm. Bye for now.